Welcome back to the Fresh Shopping Network as we conclude our program today with our very last segment as we focus on Napanee businesses, merchants, products, and services. And with us is Kevin Hostetler from All Seasons Tent and Party Rental. And Kevin, good to see you again.
Hey, good to see you again.
We talk a lot about tents during the summer, but it's good to note that you also have tents available for those that may want to do some outdoor things in the fall and going into the winter. And one of the reasons you can do that is because you have the heat, don't you? Bring the heat, Kevin.
That is correct. We do have the heat. And in fact, we just had a wedding set up this last weekend, which we know was a little chilly, but it went over great. They had a great time. Everything was nice and warm for them. So there's lots of options, even though the weather did get a little cooler earlier this year.
You have the tents, but certainly the tables and the chairs, really everything from beginning to end is covered here, right?
That's correct. Even if they aren't using a tent, or if you're just planning an indoor event, we can do tables, chairs, dance floors. Even if your building is tall enough, like a gymnasium or something, we can do moonwalks and things on the indoor as well to keep your children entertained.
Very good. Well, if folks want to maybe connect with you, what's the best way to do that, Kevin?
The best way is to give us a call, 574-773-4900, or they can go on our website at www.rentsomtents.com and contact us through that, as well as see more information on there.
All right. Sounds like a good plan. All Seasons Tent and Party Rental. Kevin, thank you so much.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure as well. Thank you. And Courtney's going to come back, and we're going to talk a little bit about flooring right now. Graber's is a fixture here in the community. We're talking about Graber's Flooring Studio. Evadine and Arden are normally here to talk, but I think they're taking a little well-deserved time off, aren't they?
Absolutely. They work so hard, and when you go there, you're going to get great customer service, the high touch that we talk about, great people there. You're going to buy your flooring there, and they're going to install it for you. So there's no middleman. You're going to know all the faces of the people that are in and out of your home, but they have lots of great flooring there. Everything, I watch a lot of HGTV, and there's those products that they show all the time there. And they have them. They've got a lot of the green products and all the great flooring you'd need.
That's exactly what I've noticed about Graber's. If you want anything that's cutting edge and out there, Graber's likely will have it.
Absolutely. And Evadine always comes in and talks about what she has. And I know she has a passion for coordinating things. And I know she's got an eye for that. And it's great to, watch that HGTV and then come to Napanee and be able to get that kind of service and that kind of quality of product.
Yeah. With the high touch, too.
The high touch, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Graber's Flooring Studio in Napanee, you need to check them out as soon as you can. If you have any kind of a flooring issue, if you need some support or just someone to answer questions, they're there to help you out.
I know that they also rent out tools and things like that, too. So they're there to help you for whatever it may be.
All right. Well, really, right next door or down just a little ways is We Fix It Sweeper Company, and Sherry's going to join us now, and Sherry knows what she's talking about.
Absolutely. Sherry, come on and join us. How are you today?
Hi, Sherry.
And yes, you did. And we have some examples of befores and afters. Why don't you go ahead and tell the viewers? We have some simple things to just kind of keep your sweeper, your vacuum up to date.
Right. If you get that new carpet, you want to keep it up. And even if you have older carpet, there's some things that you can do. And probably the cheapest thing that you can do that makes the biggest difference is the belt. Most of the vacuums run on a flat rubber belt, and you can see here I have an old one, and this is a new one of the exact same belt. And after about 3 months, this belt starts stretching, and you'll notice it may still start picking up, and it'll pick up your fine, your little lint, but it's not getting the deep down carpet part clean. So
your brush isn't going to go as fast as that we said.
That's right. It doesn't spin as fast, so it doesn't pick up the dirt as fast, and most people don't change it until there's a problem. So this is the case where if it's not broke, don't fix it type. You don't do that. About every 3 to 6 months, you'll want to put a fresh belt on. And then also another thing you'll want to do is check your brush bristles. And this is about, every 24 to 36 months. Or if you sweep a lot, you may go through more. This is an old brush. The bristles are pretty worn and short on there. And then this is a newer brush. You can see where they're longer. So just these things can make a big difference on your vacuum and then keeping that carpet clean.
It's kind of like your toothbrush. You need to replace that often to keep those bristles firm. So this is a great little thing to kind of keep your vacuum so it doesn't break down completely. So especially this belt is really, really important. And you guys have a special, correct?
We do. Until the end of October, it's the Fresh Shopping Network special for $19.95. We'll put a new belt in, new paper bag, bulb. We'll just clean your filters, check your machine over, and you have to mention that you saw it on the Fresh Shopping Network, and we'll do that through the end of October.
That's a great value there, and it's probably going to save you money down the road, especially to get those things fixed right up front.
That's right.
So why don't you go ahead and tell the viewers how to find you so they can get in on this great special.
Okay, we're at 106 North Main Street, and that's here in downtown Napanee. Our number is 574-773-7940, and we are here 9:30 to 5:30, Monday through Friday, Saturdays 9 to noon.
Great. Sherry, thank you so much for joining us today. All right. See, that's good to know. My vacuum, I've never replaced my belt, and I've had it for over 3 months.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? We talk about products and services here, but we are really educated and informed and hopefully inspired to do something about the information we receive here. And Sherry did a great job teaching us about the proper replacement of the belt, which I didn't even consider before. Well, the second annual Community Care and Share Breakfast and Auction Preview, the Haystack Meal, and the Benefit Auction is coming up tomorrow.
Absolutely. Starting at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's a good reason to get up because there's going to be biscuits and gravy breakfast with an auction preview. And then at 10, they have the benefit auction. And then at 11, you're going to have the haystack meal. So if you're hungry, this is the place to go, and it benefits great things. And you want to bring a bag of non-perishable groceries with you.
That's right. Those food banks are getting a little bit on the lean side, to say the least.
Unfortunately. So this is a great way to bring some groceries that you may have, or go and get some and bring it, have a great meal, and help your community out.
Care and Share, it's all about food, it's all about auction, and it begins at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning at Borkholder Dutch Village in the auction arena. So check it out. And not only are we replenishing our local food banks, but also the proceeds in part go to Family Christian Development Center, Open Door, and Parochial Opportunity School. So lots of great opportunities there to help out, and it all begins tomorrow at 8 o'clock at Borkholders. Well, I think we're about finished for the show today. It was really great visiting Napanee, as it always is. Some wonderful businesses here and products that maybe you haven't even heard of or considered before. And we want to thank, once again, Sheila Losey for inviting us to do the show inside of her shop here today at His, Hers, and More. Nice salon, isn't it?
Absolutely. This is really cute in here, and I know she does some great services, and she does all around, everything.
Yep. She does it all. Thank you, Sheila. Appreciate that. Well, for Sheila and Ron and Courtney, this is Craig. Until next time, so long, everybody.